All right, to the Midwest we go, back on the ovals after what was a wild week of road course racing. We hit Gateway Motorsports Park, Worldwide Technology Raceway. It is round number 6 of the TI Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Gen 4 Series. As we come to St. Louis, something that these cars have really never done when it comes to these Gen 4 cars. If you remember, it was always the Busch and trucks that ran back in the days. The Busch Series and the Truck Series. Tonight, well, it's the Gen 4 Series here at Gateway Motorsports Park. Ignore the Chicagoland. I missed a spot. It happens. But the STL, where we will be tonight for round number 6 of the Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Gen 4 Series. 78 degrees, 79% humidity, clear skies, 5-mile-an-hour winds, track temp down there at about 99 degrees. It is a little warm, but should be fun for some racing coming up here tonight in Gateway. As qualifying is currently underway, we got about a minute or so to go, and you're going to see a familiar name up there at the top right now, surprisingly. With that said, let's show you the point standings as we enter tonight. Kyle Ethier leads over Drayton Cook by 11. David Stringle 19 back. Colby Wells, after being suspended last week, I'm not sure if he's here tonight. But either way, he's 4th. Eric Tupper 5th in points. Tim Averill right there. Stephen Melnick, Ronald Piles, Dalton Wilson, Lucas Strayer, your top 10 in the point standing. So right now down to, looks like 3 guys battling for this championship. But if Ethier can stay consistent, then he should be okay. But he's going to be starting kind of mid-pack, it looks like, here when everything is all said and done. So qualifying going to end here in about 20 seconds. I'm actually going to mute my mic on the stream here because I'm going to chat with the drivers really quickly and come right back. So just stand by here for a second.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right, so starting lineup going across the top of the screen. Logan Hamilton does it again. He showed up last week at Watkins Glen and at Red Bull Ring, blew the field away, and now he comes back tonight. Going to start there on the pole tonight. He's got Drayton Cook to his outside. Colby Wells is here, and he'll start third alongside Matthew Kent. Now, Matthew Kent's had some issues lately with the TI cars, and what do you know? He's in a sandwich of TI cars, so let's hope that doesn't continue here tonight. So looks like 22 cars officially going to take the green flag as pace car pulls in. It's round number 6 from Gateway. Our cameras tonight presented by TrackCams22.com. You can check them out online on Facebook and in the iRacing forums at TrackCams22.com. As one car goes spinning, it's Kent. No caution yet. And he actually did a good job keeping it down and keeping it straight as possible. No caution. Logan Hamilton brings it off turn 4, and Drayton almost lost it. And there goes a car. That's Ethier into the wall. The points leader wrecks on lap 1. A self-spin and caution number 1 on the track for the points leader, Kyle Ethier. Oh, points implications here. John Lester, Brett Rolls, they missed the start. Lester is on track, it looks like. Let's see what happened here to the points leader, the 29. That Shell Pennzoil down on the rumble strips. I just got back to it too soon. And right into the Geico restart zone, he hits that wall. Punches a hole in the nose there. You can see nice little crease right there. Hopefully he'll be able to get that repaired, but caution comes out for the first time. I'm going to mute the stream here for just a second. All right. Getting ready to come back to the green. Colby Wells now running second as Drayton Cook got a little loose there. At the start of the race, lost some track position. Pace car lights are back on. As we were doubled up, not sure what's going on there. I guess we'll get one to go this time by. We got some cars coming to top off. Well, Logan's going to take the outside line this time with Colby on the inside. The track temp pretty warm, 129 degrees. Typical summer day there in St. Louis, or Madison, Illinois, the actual town that this track is in. Stephen Melnick having some connection issues. Not sure what's going on there. Kyle Ether going to restart in 21st. He is still in the lead lap as we come to the green. And here we go. And caution right back out. Doug Bilhars has gone around. Let's see what happened to Doug. Clement, and I see looks like Dalton. Yeah. So Bilhards brings the caution out for the second time. Hang on again. I gotta mute myself on the stream. All right, so this race, not off to the best start so far here. 2 cautions in the first 8 laps. Looks like Eurykio and Kent going to come to pit road. This track built back in the mid-1990s. Hosted Grand National racing from the start. Elliott Sadler winning that first year, which turned into a very long race. It was actually a 300-miler at that time. Had tons of cautions and heat issues, and the track fell apart, and a whole bunch of stuff going on. And of course, it actually closed down for a little bit in the mid 2000 teens, and now back and hosting trucks and cup racing again. It shows the hard work. Of course, this year they had a little issue with the electric, but shows the hard work that this track's put on. It's put on 2 good races so far on the cup side. All right, going to try it again here at lap number 12. Logan Hamilton's led all the laps so far. Colby Wellswood's outside. Let's see if we can get a good restart here at lap number 12. Good launch. Oh, 45 spins him a little bit there. We go down to turn 1. Let's see if everybody can make it through. One car up in the outside wall. And yes, I am playing the admin role tonight too, so I've had to clear flags whenever. So if you hear me pause for a second, it's because I hear somebody asking for a flag clear. As Hamilton leads, I think, the first completed green lap we've had so far. Battle here for second. Lucas Strayer inside of Tim Averill. .45 of Colby Wells there behind him. As these two have moved their way up to second and third. Behind them, Drayton Cook, David Stringle, 5th and 6th. Eurykio there behind them. Ever wondered what it'd look like in an old cup car here at Gateway would look like? You're seeing it right here in front of your eyes. Chris Lewis back here in the 111 car. So he runs behind the 2 car of Josh Parent in the Miller car. Patriotic paint scheme. Oh, hold on, Dalton Wilson gets loose. Now, there was a bonus practice session thrown up earlier today. I threw it up actually an hour before this race started at 7 p.m. And a couple of people actually ran some laps in that practice. One of them was this guy right here, Tim Averill, who runs in the 2nd position. Obviously, Tim's showing off a little bit of the laps he's been able to run with the practice, helping him out running P2 right now. Wells up to 3rd. Lucas Strayer's now falling back to 4th. Now, the one thing about this car, I think with the gearing in it, there's no shifting going on. I'm going to confirm that. Let's ride with the old Little Caesars hot and ready box. In fourth gear, the whole entire top. Caution back out. Oh, Chris Lewis has gone around turn 2. See what happened. Oh, Eurykio into the back of the 111, sends him for a ride. And Pancake into the inside or outside wall goes to 111. Just missed timing of the corner. It's one thing I kind of stressed to the guys before the race, and even in the little pre-race chat that we always throw in the Discord. I said, obviously, braking points are going to be a big deal here. And look at there. Now, Nick did come on the microphone and apologize to get in the back of Chris there, but unfortunate deal there. Let's see if we get some more pit stops here. And I think the leaders are all coming in here, so remember 35% fuel. And you got to enter over off turn 3. The staircase over in the middle of the pit road, by the way, is invisible. They can hit that and go through it, thankfully. Because I'm pretty sure once a race, somebody would whack that thing at least. Race off pit road, Logan Hamilton, Colby Wells, Abril, Strayer, it looks like Drayton Cook. Your top 5. So it's going to allow a lot of cars to get their car fixed if they have damage on it right now. Ryan Whitaker, the only one to stay out right now. Big Daddy, there's his first race back since his wife gave birth to a little child who's already probably driving better than he is on iRacing. Melnick coming back to pit road. Unfortunately for Steven, he is 3 laps down here. Kyle Ether also getting damage fixed, trying to stay on the lead lap. He's still got that punch in the nose. Kind of looks like Brad Keselowski's nose back at Kentucky a few years ago when somebody left a tire carcass in the middle of the track. Ether doing a good job staying on the lead lap, though. Appreciate the viewers coming in here tonight, taking a look at the race here for TI. I knew this race would be kind of tricky, especially with the Gen 4 car, so much power, driving on a flat track like this. Of course, the trucks get to do it Thursday. And we will double up this time. All right, so not Hamilton, but Whitaker got to be careful here. These tires are going to spin likely, and it's going to jet his car right, so hopefully he keeps it under control here as he rolls into the throttle. There's a good job of it so far. And Green back out. Oh, Whitaker heading for the infield. Yo, saves it so far. Everybody misses him. That could have been bad. As up here for the lead. None of these cars took tires, oh, by the way. Logan Hamilton back to the front. Colby Wells there to his inside. Logan slides up a little bit, opens the door for Colby. These cars are just getting all types of pushy loose here. And they're all getting twitchy off the corner. Looks like a push-loose condition going on from what I'm seeing here. It looks like they're so tight mid-corner that when the time the front end grips, the back end's trying to swap. Josh Perrin under attack. Dalton Wilson to his inside there. You see Whitaker's falling back to 10th. Oh, fight almost ran over Wilson, puts himself in the wall. One thing you do have to do is pay attention past your nose, unfortunately, because if there's a car in front of you, you cannot be trying to race the car next to you. You got to race the track and know your position. Up front, Colby Wells is, come on, Logan, into the wall. As Wells goes to the lead, Logan Hamilton, last week's winner at the Glen, has pancaked the right side of his DuPont Pepsi car. Oh, one car getting loose mid-corner back there. Look at Cawthon. Nope. Who is that? It's the car right behind Andrew. Sean Lester. And that 31 getting a little loose there. A lot of cars fighting this 1.25 mile track. Craig Martin made a move around Aaron Beaver a second ago. David Fite there behind him. Oh, Dallas into the wall hard. That's probably going to be a meatball right there. That was a hard lick for the 10. Lucas Strayer, Drayton Cook battle for third. I just hear cars sliding, and I feel like they're wrecking, so I'm looking around for it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, they're just sliding around the corners. About 9,300 down to turn one. Let's throw the old speedometer up here. See what kind of speeds Dalton's running here. All fourth gear. Up front, Tim Averill to the lead. For a second. Colby holds on, but they're going to battle for it. As Clement Downing on pit road in the 21st position. Oh, hold on. These cars are, they're fighting. Even with the 35% fuel, Ryan Whitaker on pit road. So this is a scheduled stop for Ryan because of the not pitting there and taking fuel. So here comes the 51 to pit road. He'll likely go a lap down here. So I hope that these guys will come back to pit road here under the green flag. And if that happens, he should be able to cycle himself back around. And it is fuel only for the 51 car. So actually, he might be able to get in front of the leaders here. Let's see. He's going to exit right next to the leader. Well, at least he puts himself in the lucky dog position. Go back here is Nick Uricchio inside of Sean Lester for the 13th position. Behind him, Chris Lewis starting to make moves there in the 15th position. Let's check on our points leader, Kyle Ethier. You can tell, obviously, that damage is hurting his car. 18th position. So you thought this point battle was tight? It's about to get tighter here as Ethier's probably going to need some more yellow to get the help he needs here. Craig Martin doing a disappearing act inside of Dalton Wilson. Battle for 9th. Check up here for the lead. Abro got a good run off of 2. So did Lucas Strayer. We're about to have a 3-car battle. Possibly a 4-car battle if you add Whitaker in there, who's a lap down now. Drayton Cook just off the lead here by about a half a second or so. He's off the 3rd place car, I should say, by about a half second. Logan Hamilton still holding strong with that right front damage, about 1.8 back. Like running a race at New Hampshire. About 167 miles an hour down to turn 1. As Matthew Kent's going to come to pit road, I think we're going to get our first scheduled pit stops here. And remember, turn 3 is your entry point. Let's watch Lucas Strayer. He just called himself to pit road, and a couple of them are coming. Hopefully these guys practiced. You got all the way to that cone right there is where you got to be at the speed limit. This is one of those tracks where I would be in favor of doing the long run and running this all the way out, because somebody's going to mess up. either coming in or coming out of pit road. As a lot of people in here. Oh, Kyle Ethier with issues again. Did he blow up? Caution is out. Oh, this is going to mess things up. No caution out for the fourth time. Kyle Ethier blew up. He just said on the in chat. And that is going to cycle things around. As here comes your leader, Eurykio. Now, if everybody does this right, it should cycle everybody back around to the front. I don't know who was a lap down at that point. Here comes Ryan Whitaker. He might be the big winner in this whole thing right here. Matthew Kent, going to be another big winner. He'll jump up and likely be the leader of this race. Well, this race just really got interesting here at the 4/10 mark. 2/5, whatever you want to call it. Now, my job here is I'm going to have to be careful and kind of look over things. I want to make sure everything squares itself away here for the restart. Because I think we might have some wave arounds and stuff like that, so... But it does show Kent as the leader. Colby Wells, Lucas Strayer, Tim Averill, Drayton Cook. And here's all the wave around cars here, so... So we should be getting 2 to go this time by. All right, so the wave around's going to take it here. So maybe we get 1, 2, 3. It's going to be at least 6. Seven. I'm going to keep an eye on them. If they can't get back, I might extend this by a lap. Yeah, so you can see some cars. Yeah, I think that was a good move on my part. They would have all been black flagged. Here we go, coming back to the green. A little bit of a checkup, and here we go. Matthew Kent leading this race. Colby Wells, Lucas Strayer, Tim Abril. As Wells going to fight hard here to the inside. So move the 44 back to the lead. Lucas Strayer to the outside down the 41. Whitaker about to hit the wall over where the gap is. And the reason I extended that yellow for anybody who watches the broadcast later is because I wanted to make sure everybody was lined up in the right spots. With the wave around cars coming around, obviously everybody was kind of jumbled up or moved around there, so I wanted to make sure everybody was lined up and we had it smooth for the restart so nobody had any issues. So hopefully it worked out for everyone as we watch the 27 to the inside of Tim Abril. That's Logan Hamilton. Drayton Cook there behind him, Ryan Whitaker there. I don't know about my birthday. My birthday's February 30th. Can you guys get that right? Come on. Watch that battle. Aaron Beaver back here with Chris Lewis. Remember, these two tangled a little bit ago. As Kent back under attack, Logan Hamilton to his inside. I believe those are $50 lyrics. Colby Wells has ran the fastest lap of the race, 34.16. Aaron Beaver is spun, or stopped over in turn 4, I should say. Caution's back out. Not sure what happened to Aaron. Oh, him and Lewis got together again. Oh, slams the inside wall. And caution back out. So fifth caution here. And give me a second here. We'll go chat. Well, a lot of cars coming to pit road here, so let's let them pit, and then I'll chat with them. I'm going to kind of talk to them real quick about what I did. There you can see the 5 proving that the staircase is invisible at Gateway. As we come up to the halfway point here. So we got 4 cars that stay out. Should be fuel only for everybody here. I would doubt anybody takes tires here. But I've been wrong before. Alright, so now that everybody's out of pit road, let's chat with the guys real quick here. I'll be right back. Hey boys, I want to step in real quickly. Hang on, mic's still on. All right, so Colby Wells, Lucas Strayer, Drayton Cook, Dallas Childers, and Logan Hamilton going to be Colby Wells going to take the top here as we get ready to restart at lap 52. Lucas Strayer going to start second. Drayton Cook going to be third. Dallas Childers, those 4 did not pit under this caution. The rest of the field came to pit road. And from what I'm seeing, it looks like Nick Uricchio, Lewis got damage fixed, maybe some tires. Otherwise, Uricchio looks like the only one on field goods. All right, so I just checked with Nick. First set of tires he's taking all night. Lap number 52 as we come to the green flag. And let's try to turn it up here, thanks to FrontStretch.com. second. Lewis goes around. I saw the 111. Bringing out the caution. David Fight, I think, involved. I didn't get a chance to turn the audio up for you guys. It's lap 56. Let's see how this transpires. Oh, no. Lewis gets into the back of Fight. No, and gets clobbered by the 68. I think that's a 10 of Childers getting some damage. Lewis is not having a good season. All right, and that's going to bring some leaders to pit road here. Colby Wells, Lucas Strayer, Drayton Cook, and a few others coming in. About half the field coming in for at least fuel. Looks like Drayton's going to take tires. All right, let's talk to some. Well, are we at 1 to green here? Lights are still on. 2 to green right now, so let's get. Oh, let's talk to a man who unfortunately is struggling. I was gonna talk to him under green, but I was gonna pull you up under green, but I'll bring you up under caution as that engine went kaboom. Unfortunate deal there for you tonight. Now you unfortunately got to sit here and watch the points lead just go bye-bye. Do you have a Kinkle? Oh,
I had to get out there tonight. We had
I'm bad.
Guts, Glory, Marion Chrysler, Deep Dodge Ram.
Do me a favor. Start back over with everything because I had you muted again.
Oh, no.
I'm looking up because I tried to mute these guys in race chat, and I'm like, no, wrong people are muted. You got Kinkles, though.
Oh, yeah. She swole.
What'd you do?
I tripped over. I was coming down some stairs, and I tripped over a pair of shoes.
What are you doing with your shoes out in the middle of the floor?
Oh, they weren't my shoes. But
I got to hear this more.
I thought I broke it, and luckily I didn't, but it's pretty bad. And I was just kind of throwing my foot into the gas pedal. And yeah, I hit the wall pretty bad off 3. Had 7 minutes of damage, but it didn't seem like the engine was that bad. It just kind of went on me out of nowhere.
So, I'm more interested in the shoes. Whose shoes were they?
I'm not gonna name names, but it's a family member.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right. I'm just like, wait a minute here, you know. So,
But I was trying to give it, as I was saying, the full-on guts, glory, Marion Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram tonight. But unfortunately, the ankle won.
you know, and you know what? Are we going to try to race Thursday?
I will be in Pocono Thursday. I will not be here Thursday.
Fair enough. As that'll be a lot fun of a trip. Like to see you hobble around that thing. So.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to it.
So let's be real here. How's this? I mean, this is kind of nostalgia here. We never got a chance to see this car on this track with the 950 horsepower. What's it feel like?
You know, it's different than I thought it would be. I thought we were going to have to shift, and we didn't, which surprised me. They really, you put it down off the corner and it goes. It's tighter than I thought, but it's definitely loose off if you give it too much gas, as I set a perfect example of.
Oh, Dallas is wrecking, and there goes the 2 apparent. That'll make Kyle happy, as he's in the wall. And caution. Exactly. Caution out for the 7th time.
Dallas was having a somewhat decent run too, I think. It's a shame.
Let's see where all this transpired as Josh gets inside of piles and... Oh, Dallas got helped.
Oh, no.
Drayton Cook gets into the back of the 10, and the 2 is there behind him. Well, Kyle, feel better. Go take some Tylenol or whatever. Ibuprofen, something.
I will.
And now you get to go do... Let's see, I want you to do 100 jumping jacks on your injured leg.
If I do that, Auto Club will be in jeopardy. And I'm going to make the greatest comeback of all time here. Because I'll probably be, 10, 15 out. So.
Oh, here we go with the Brad K move from Bristol years ago. So, all right. Well, hey, go feel better in all seriousness.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, go listen to Josh.
No, I will.
As I'll let you move yourself since you're out of the race.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, caution out for the... Where are we at? Like the 8th time or something? And here come the leaders to pit road. Some of them. Matthew Kent, Dalton Wilson, Eurykio. Lewis on pit road. Kind of curious to know what was going on there. For the record, I have Lewis up here in the booth. I'm waiting for him to catch me. I've got my mic muted in Discord, so he cannot hear me at all. Just waiting to see if he talks at all. Probably won't, because he's very quiet when he races.
Watch out, Maximus.
Or he yells at his cats randomly here. For the first time in stream history, we have somebody literally talking to their cats on the stream. This is happening right now.
Oh, Scala!
So we just totally listened to you talk to your cats on the stream.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. Perfect.
I was about ready to meow you to see if you'd catch it's me or if it's one of your cats. That's good stuff. So you're having a good night.
I'm having a great night. I just had to go pee, so I had to leave the car for a second.
Did you at least? Did you even hit? Let's put it like this: did you miss the toilet seat?
I did.
That's the first thing you've missed all night because you've hit everything else.
I know. I feel so bad for David Fight. I love David, but he braked in the corner way too early. Kind of like what I did to Beaver.
You're right. I was saying you did the Beaver.
Yeah, I can't get too mad at him.
Well, it's been one of those races, which, we had a chance this could happen, but we still got 35 laps to go. I do know one person here, by the way, that wanted to make this like 125 laps.
Wasn't it 150?
Maybe it was 150, and I'm like, no, dude, no.
I'm glad you changed my mind.
We're at like an hour or something right now. We're at 65 laps. So, hey, real quickly, Marion Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, what do we got this week?
We have Arthur Jumper watching tonight. I want to shout out to him and to the guy that delivered his package to him today. He is tickled to death. He's been waiting for that for 2 weeks. I don't know why it got sent.
So where Chris is going with this is I got a package today, and I had to deliver in the Flowery Branch, Georgia area, and I'm like, and I see the top up there in small letters. It says Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. I'm like, hey, what do you know? It's like, message Chris. I'm like, hey, I got a photo or a package for this guy. Anyways, there you go. All right, go back racing or try to.
I will try my best.
All right, good luck with your cats, too.
Thank you.
All right, as we go back to green. Yeah, that was interesting. He, as we go back racing here, Logan Hamilton taking the green. So, I had this package for this guy whose name he meant. He was Arthur Jumper or something like that. As we got a cloud all of a sudden coming over the track. One car, Sean Lester sends it up into the wall. Yeah, I'll let you know about it, Joe. It's it's a fun league, especially for somebody if you're looking for a fun league that's not like high level talent, I guess so to say. These guys have fun and they do their best. I can't tell if I'm hearing thunder or a motorcycle in the background. That's a motorcycle. Anyways, so this Arthur Jumper guy, I literally text Chris. I'm like, hey, I think I just delivered a package from your place or whatever. And he's like, for who? And I give the guy a name. And he's like, no way, I had my hands on that package. And I immediately dropped it. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, that was kind of weird. Small world, right? Deliver a package to a guy that you know who, the shipper was. So Logan Hamilton back to the front. Tim April second. David Stringle up to third. Stringle a chance to pop up there into the points lead, if not be in the top two, and this thing's all over with as Colby makes the move inside the Little Caesars car for second. Strayer having a go. Slider on Whitaker. The Strayer slider. Whitaker tried to cross him over, see if he can get back in there. These are Gen 4s. Gen 4 Tuesday night, truck on Thursday. Oh. Easy there, Strayer. It happens. Yep, free league, so you don't have to worry about any money. It's all for fun. I help run it. Well, Lewis runs it, the guy you just heard me talking to, but, yeah, it's all for fun. As long as you don't cause wrecks. So Hamilton, after pancaking the right side wall early in this race, looks like he's got the majority of that car fixed. That right front's out there a little bit. He's got about a half second on Tim April. Colby Wells right there in third. And I'm looking at some of the numbers here. It looks like, I know we still got at least one stop left with the 35% fuel in these cars. And Joe, if you know some people, man, you got some friends, bring them. Everybody's more than welcome. Strayer looking inside. He and Whitaker fighting hard here. Ooh, easy. Strayer leaning on that curb a little bit. There really isn't any info. It's Tuesday and Thursday nights, trucks Thursday, Gen 4 Tuesdays. There's your info. 8 o'clock practice, 8:45 race. Free to race. I just gave you the information you need. Broadcaster sucks. Whitaker not able to get past Strayer there, so Strayer holds on to the 4th position. Good battle there. Go back here, Josh Parent and David Fight. A couple of cars have been in some tussles, fighting it out here. There is a Discord. Matter of fact, everything's pretty much done on Discord. As Drayton Cook now to the inside of Whitaker. I will have to get somebody to invite you because I actually don't have the powers to invite for some reason. Dalton Wilson on the comeback trail as he tries to fight inside of Andrew Carthon. Colby Wells inside of his teammate is Abril with issues. Oh, he's coming to pit road. Never mind. Abril coming to pit road. Abril pitted at 49.70. Yeah, I guess this would be a scheduled pit stop here for the 3. Here comes the 51. Is this the final pit stop for these guys? I would assume they're going to take tires here. Track temp's gone down almost 25 degrees from the start of the race. Four tires and fuel for the 3. Whitaker fuel only here for the 51, so he's going to get out ahead of the 3 here. So these two need this race to stay green. Of course, last time that happened, Kyle Ether blew a motor. As Drayton Cook chasing down the 41. Chris Lewis is towed to pit road, so his night is over with. I think Whitaker dropped a piece of raisin. As he goes down, he picks that up and lets Abril go. Oh, and now contact with Colby Wells. And he goes around, and then Strayer gets in the back of Whitaker. And caution comes out. Wells gets clobbered. What in the world just happened? Oh, Whitaker went in too shallow and slid right up into the leader. Who hits it? Oh, no. Dalton Wilson clobbers him. Oh, my gosh. Hope Colby realizes that car's not turning. Whitaker was trying to stay on the lead lap, I think, here, or close to it. And just went in shallow here and just went up right up into the 45. Oh, my gosh. I don't even have chat open, thankfully, right now. Might be a good opportunity. Let me make sure it's muted before I do this. All right, so now that changes things, and here come the leaders to pit road. Hawthorne's going to win the race off pit road. And this caution, I mean, this hurt 3 of the TI guys, all in one wreck there, as Tim Abril looks like he's going to have to take the wave around. He must not have gotten a lucky dog. And then You have the 9 of Dalton Wilson pile drives into Colby Wells. This is going to cycle around. And I think Andrew Cawthon in the 12 is going to be the leader of this race. Drayton Cook is going to be second. David Fite is going to be third. Lucas Strayer, I think, is the first on 4 tires, is going to be fourth. And then Matthew Kent is going to be fifth. I'm going to mute myself for a quick second to check something. Well, that button worked. There we go. Back at it. All right, so these guys are going to get the wave around. I'm going to keep an eye on this again to make sure these guys are able to get back without any issues. And if so, I'll throw the flag out again to be fair. We're going to have 20 laps to go when we get the green. Leaders are on the back straightaway here. Want to make sure these guys get caught up. I'm going to go ahead and be fair here. I did it once. It's only fair I do it again. Let's get everybody lined up in the right spot. And the reason why I'm very hesitant and careful with this move is because of what happened a few weeks ago. Don't want to see another issue of that. All right, so everybody should get lined up here. We'll go green this time by. We'll have 19 to go. Colby Wells obviously off track. Chris Lewis off track. I noticed Logan Hamilton back here in 17th. He's got some issues here all of a sudden. And Tim Abrams going to restart 15th here, so he's got to try to get through this. And Andrew Cawthon going to be the leader as we come to the green. David Fite, Lucas Strayer, 3rd and 4th. Matthew Kent, Nick Uricchio, 5th and 6th. Martin Downey, Piles, and Wilson. Dalton still up in 10th, even though he just somehow blew the front end off his car. Look at that mangled thing up there in 10th. Here we go. Carthon slide up the track. And Cook going to go to the bottom and go to the lead. Going to bring Strayer with him. Ooh, one car. That's fight getting loose. Everybody okay? Logan Hamilton back there making moves. 3 wide inside. About 170. And they're not shifting at all. That's the very interesting part here. 3 wide up in front here. David Stringle. Oh, and around goes April. Hamilton gets in the back of him. Not a night to be a points leader. Oh, he gets contacted by Clement. And Logan with the T-bone. Tim just wrong place, wrong time there, it looks like. All right, let's see now what's going to happen. Who's got tires left? Drayton's coming to pit road. Once you commit here, you're not able to come back out. So these guys are all pitting. Looks like a lot of cars fuel only here. Drayton's going to race off pit road. All right, so 2 weeks left after this week in the schedule. And we got some fun ones coming here in the next 2 weeks. As I said, this is probably the most driver-friendly schedule, as we're racing with 9 cautions here at Gateway, that we've come out with so far in this seasons. We go to Auto Club Speedway next week, and then we go to Talladega to finish the season. So, you get a 2-mile track and a 2.5-mile track coming up next 2 weeks to finish it all off. And, of course, Thursday night, by the way, it is the trucks here at Gateway. So we get ready to wrap up another season of TI Racing presented by Marion Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Now I am noticing this. It's July. It's after 6 o'clock here in St. Louis. And you notice the time is flying. That's done on purpose, by the way. So there's a chance that we start to see the lights come on here before this race ends. I'm already starting to kind of see the shadows of the sun off the windows of the windshields of the cars. You can kind of see the glare kind of flash there for a quick second. Can David Stringle put the 7 in victory lane here tonight? right, going to be coming to the green flag with 6 laps, or I'm sorry, 12 laps to go. The 7, that's where I got the 6 from. Leading this race, Dallas Childers on the outside. Got to be careful wheel spin here again. As Dallas spins tires, Lucas jumps right to his inside. Track with the most grip now, and at 96 degrees, and we're... Oh, I thought we were 4 wide there for a second. Caution. Oh, that caution was out. Never mind. Carry on. As Cook up to second, Eurykio to third. All right, Colby Wells has returned to the track. And I'm gonna be we're gonna have to keep an eye on Colby. So I'm pretty sure there is a pretty unhappy person in that 45 car right now. Oh, Drake getting a little loose there. Oh, and now the 5 gets turned by the triple twos. Let's see what happened here. Craig's on the outside battling. He immediately got him. Yeah, he got loose. He immediately said, I'm sorry, my bad. Camera didn't want to change, apparently. Yeah, which was the race that originally broke the rule change, made the rule change of, you know, we're just going to do 3 green, white checkers. Because it took, what, 10 in that race, I think? Looks like Craig took a bad bite of cereal there, unfortunately. And caution out for the time. All right, so we are, of course, in Gateway, which Madison, Illinois is the town. I was actually starting to type up St. Louis, but you know what? Let's look up Madison, Illinois. Shall we? We haven't gotten to this point in the season yet where I start sharing stuff about towns. Madison, Illinois, located in southwestern Madison County. Also in St. Clair County, by the way. Census of 2020 said there were 3,171 people. That definitely like 10 X's during the race weekend, I think. Like a lot of people. Really no kind of history here at all, which is probably a good thing. I mean, literally nothing. The National Register Historic Place of something called the Chain of Rocks Bridge over the Mississippi River. I'm guessing there's a photo over here on the right of it on Wikipedia. I don't see really anything else about it. All right, let's go over here to St. Louis, I guess. Let's get enough to talk about there in this town already. St. Louis, second largest city in Missouri, obviously. Whole lot of crap in St. Louis. They had a football team once. Oh, this is interesting. About 15 families from Bosnia settled in St. Louis between 1960 and 1970 after the Bosnia War started in 1992. More Bosnian refugees began arriving, and by 2000, tens of thousands of Bosnian refugees settled in St. Louis. Interesting. I did not know that. Looks like about 70,000 Bosnians now live in the metro area of St. Louis. I did not know that. St. Louis, home of the St. Louis Chess Club, where the U.S. Chess Championships is held each year. There you go. I'll leave you with that one. Let's go back racing here. 6 laps to go. We'll see which king can call checkmate here. Stringle brings it back to green. 6 laps to go. Strayer going to try to take second. Drayton drives it in there. Eurykio up to 4th. How about Logan Hamilton up to 5th? Sean Lester 6th, by the way. Oh, and around goes. Looks like Whitaker and Melnick. And that brings the caution out. Kyle Ethier back on track, by the way, gaining some spots. Looks like once again somebody getting loose on the outside. And I think something else just happened. And obviously Colby will be dealt with about that by the admins. All right, so we're going to enter into TI overtime here. No, there's 3. All right, so going to come back to the green. Stringle, Strayer, Hamilton, Cook, and Lester. As Stringle once again takes the top side. Well, let's see what happens. I think it is going to get a little wild here. Well, it's already been a wild one. As here we go. Three wide inside. That's Abe. Bro, as Lester about runs over Hamilton. Good job to not get him. Oh, now they're wrecking. Big wreck. Martin involved. I saw the 8 of Drayton Cook get turned. And somehow, I think Kyle Ethier found his way into this wreck. Oh, Parent gets into the 8. 36 involved. 66, or 68, sorry. All right, so we're going to try it again, unfortunately. All right, so this will be attempt number 2. As you see, who is that smoking over? Is that the 9 car? It is Dalton Wilson over there. So, how about Sean Lester? 4th position, started on pit road. I mean, I'm to the point where I'm like, Nah, I guess I kind of had a feeling this could happen with this being Gateway with these cars, but I even, like I said, set up a practice earlier and, gave everybody a chance to do it. And unfortunately, this is what it's turned into, so. This is number 2, I believe, right here. So, 2 of 3. So now, setting it all up, Lucas Strayer running second behind Stringle. Sean Lester outside of Logan Hamilton. Andrew Carthon is 5th. Tim Abril, who was involved in action just a little bit ago, is now 6th. Ryan Whitaker up to 9th. Dallas Childers up to 10th. Some good comebacks in this race tonight. Here we go. All they got to do is get back to the white flag. Hamilton sends it into 3, passing Lester. Whitaker with a move up to 6th. Make that 7th. Oh, now he's on the apron. I don't know if that lane works or not. White flag, final lap, and Abro's wrecking. And oh no, the caution came out. We did not get to the white flag. How close was this to... If I can get us a view here of a light somewhere. All right, there you go. There's a light right there in the middle of the screen. He's crossed the line, and you know, the light up there is still green. This race should be over. Yeah, there's the caution lights finally. All right, so now I just went over and talked to Chris real quick. I'm like, what'd you see? And because on my stream, it looks like he is ahead when the caution comes out, but Chris actually said from his angle it's very, very close, but he didn't see it. So a lot of things going on here, so just give me a second here. All right, so we're going green this time by. Apparently something was going on with Tim's car on the track. I'm just hearing about, like, I heard them in chat as I turned everything back on. I don't know. I mean, me and Chris were talking. All of a sudden I'm hearing them talking to somebody on the track, so I don't know. I must not have caught it or something. Unfortunately, we're not perfect. As Stringle's going to bring it back to the line. We try it one last time. Green, white checker. It is a Mimsy 1-2-3 right now, by the way. As the green comes out. Stringle down the back straightaway leading. Can they get back to the white this time? White flag, final lap, we made it back. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, my timing and scoring has gone bonkers. But off turn 4, David Stringle's going to win the race as Whitaker runs out of gas. Stringle wins the Gateway. A 1-2-3 for Mimsy Motorsports. I'm muted and sitting there talking to myself right now. I don't know how long I've been muted for. So Stringles won the race. You show the replay of the wreck. This is what happens when I try to admin and stuff. I get things messed up on the stream. So it is what it is. Give me a second here. We'll talk to the top 3 drivers, which are all from Mimsy Motorsports. And you saw the replay of the wreck, and I think what happened was Andrew crossed back the line when he went back across and then came back across. I wonder if that counted a lap for him and put him up in the front. If so, it's an interesting way to win, but he's not really the winner. So we'll have to figure out what spot he was in and put him in that spot. So a little bit of work for us to do admin-wise tonight, so hang on a second. All right, so let's talk to some drivers here. This is going to be fun. Is anyone here from Mimsy? That's the next question still. OG Goat is the only one here, I think, from Mimsy. And I'm going to bring him up here and let's talk to him a little bit here and see who else. I think Logan's here. Yeah, I see Logan. And Lucas is up in that chat too. So, all right, so all 3 are here. So let's talk to you there, OG Goat, as he's known in Discord. Goes to victory lane tonight and what turned into mayhem there at the end, which was already mayhem at the beginning. And I don't know what goes above mayhem, but you found a way to win it.
That's right. You bet I did. You had me up here a few weeks ago after the Chicago race, and just thinking how nice it would be to get back up and have a chat with you and have a good finish, be able to celebrate that.
And ironically, you do it in the same state technically, Illinois. We go to victory lane here at Gateway, and you didn't bring me any pizza, which is disappointing, but we're okay with that. Strategy, the call, obviously, to get the track position there. Talk about that.
Well, I'm pretty much a genius on that. We had a lot of opportunities to pit. You got to pick the right one, and I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 other people that pit with me, and just you had to work out everything just right to be able to get there to the end. Obviously, all those extra caution laps helped me save some fuel, but those green-white checkers at the end made me cut it real close too.
Well, it definitely worked out for you tonight, man. Congratulations on going to victory lane here tonight, and send some shout-outs to whoever you like to.
Well, of course, I got to thank you for bringing this race to all the viewers, and got to thank the league admins for putting this on and hosting all of us, and all my competitors out there too. It's fun racing against them tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna be a little busy tonight, so might be ordering some pizza here soon.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, man. Well, great job tonight.
Thank you.
As the OG Goat goes to victory lane tonight, David Stringle. I think it's the first time I've ever seen him actually win a race, even though he's well deserved, and that's in multiple leagues to win. So good job on his part there with Mimsy Motorsports. And the other 2 I'm just going to bring up here together because, like I said, this is going to be a very long night for us reviewing everything. So I'm just going to bring you both up here together now and talk second and third here for the both of you. It's going to be exciting to put Mimsy 1, 2, 3 tonight.
I guess I'll go first. Yeah, Striegel's in our chat. He was a little worried about fuel, so like I was doing the math in my head. I'm like, I think he's running out the last lap. So that entire last lap, I was just giving him space because worst thing ever, he runs out of fuel. I hit him. Lewis hits me behind me, or I'm blank. Yeah. Dude hits me behind me. We all wreck, and then our top three turns into junked like everyone else. So I'll take my second. That's free beer, Scala. That is beer for second place.
Now, you realize your teammate above you here in chat is not of 21, so what are we giving him?
Non-alcoholic beer, that Bush NA.
That a boy. So
But yeah, I'll just dip out early so you can interview him more. But yeah, fun race. Want to thank Marion Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram. Want to thank Grit, and yeah, I'll take second. Top 5 streak. Woo! Start interviewing. See ya.
there you go. That's Lucas for you, Logan. So yeah, you finished third here tonight. Congratulations on that, and what was a wild race.
Yeah, it was rough. I almost spun out on my own a couple times. I did hit the wall at some point when I was like in second place, and then on the last lap I almost crashed too. So that would have been bad. But yeah, not the best of races. Just so many cautions. I mean, basically half the race was caution, which is obviously not very fun to race. And then it's just kind of me and April got screwed by Colby getting wrecked when right after we pitted, so we got trapped a lap down, and then it was just kind of a whole thing trying to come back to the field, and then April got wrecked in front of me, and I had nowhere to go, so I ran into the back of him and got a good bit of damage from that. So I really had no speed that last run, so I was just trying to do the best I could with what I had, and I guess I'm pretty happy with third.
Yeah, I know it was a tough one this evening, but of course we move on, and I noticed you pancaked the wall once there also.
Yeah, I just I'm pretty sure I was one of the only people that was shifting tonight. So every now and then I would just kind of overcook it, and that was like the first time going through that corner when I wasn't in the lead. So I just was trying to try too hard and got loose, overcorrected, hit the wall, and then I don't know if that damn it made me that slow after that, but I definitely lost speed when I got hit when April wrecked.
Well, good effort here tonight, finishing in the third position, and send some shout outs to whoever you like to.
Shout out to Marion Chrysler, Dodge Jeep Ram. Shout out to Asheville Rooftop Bar Tours. I can talk.
And welcome to the club.
my TI and Nimsy teammates. There's a lot of them, so I'm not going to mention all of them at once. Yeah, thanks to Chris for putting the show on. I'm excited for Thursday. I think we're at the same track, and this track's a lot more fun in the truck than it is in this car. So hopefully I have a good race on Thursday, and then yeah, be back. Hopefully back in victory lane.
All right, well, good job tonight, man. Congratulations, and we will see you soon.
All right, thank you.
All right, buddy. Hang on 1 second here. All right, I'm going to cut the stream off here. So let's go Thursday and try it again here at Gateway. I'm going to go talk to Lewis and get this all figured out. So appreciate you guys watching. Always remember, this isn't just a game. It's iRacing. See ya.